I'm here. I'm ready. I am ready for this. I am ready for anything right now. I am ready for nothing. Well, I am indeed ready for the camera to be a little bit further down. That'd be great. That would be great indeed. Good, Gentle, I have a confession to make.
Confess that, sinner.
Thank you very much. And that confession is that this isn't intoxication. I haven't started yet. This is just exhaustion.
Well, you did have a beer or a cider earlier.
2 ciders actually. So yeah, maybe
ciders.
Maybe it is a little bit.
That's not entirely
I'm gonna make this bigger so I can see comments. Good day to you, Charity, Ansgar, Mark and Jean,
earlier today.
Eva and Kristen, Clifton and Gabriel, and New Muse. Although New Muse is not entirely new. New Muse has been here before. But newer than some of the others, I think. Unless my memory isn't working anymore. Which is entirely possible, if not likely.
Lukewarm water.
We have a bottle of lukewarm water?
Yeah.
Oh, surely we have more to drink than that. I'm going to need it. Oh, wait, there's that. So that's not the, we've had that before. That's not the mystery
that goes
booze.
on the shelf.
This goes on the shelf.
That goes on the,
Right,
the rack.
This goes on the rack.
I feel like, there's a lot of space in between us.
Is there? Well, yes, there is. Bring that chair closer. Also, grab your guitar.
Oh, no. Where even is that?
I have a confession to make.
Confess that, sinner.
We were not ready for today's show.
No.
We were not ready for today's show because we had a fair this past weekend. The Vermont Renaissance Faire. It was a grand time. It was a fun time. It was magnificent to be doing a live show where the audience is actually within a throwing distance. And
Indeed.
it was lovely. But it does mean that we had to put our instruments back in their cases for the first time in a year and a half.
It'd be true. Oh, now I'm starting to say that.
You are now picking up the Henry Martinism that is, it'd be true.
Is that where that comes from?
Well, that's where I got it from. I have no idea where he got it from. But I got it from him.
It's just a vaguely medievally sounding thing.
I got it from
medievally sounding turn of phrase.
I got it from Henry Martin, and he got it from Jim. We all agree it must have been Louise who gave it to him. And she got it from Sheila, who got it from Marie.
Lukewarm.
And everybody knows that Marie got it from me. It's true.
Lukewarm is not a good way to describe it as much as
warm. Just warm.
It is a good way to describe it. I need a pick.
Well, it has been sitting in here all day, and we have not been in here for most of the day, and so hence the air condizione has not been
the day before
functione.
that, actually.
Has it? What now? Dang it. All right, then.
To the beach, so the 97-degree heat.
What do you do when one has a fever and no Tylenol?
Oh, all right, okay.
What does one do when one has a fever and no Tylenol?
Chicken soup.
Chicken soup?
Is this a joke or is this?
No, I think Kathy actually has a fever and no Tylenol. That's what sucks.
That's
terrible.
bad.
That's very bad.
I would recommend chicken soup or tea, lots of water, and sleep.
And lying naked in front of an air conditioner? I don't know.
As much as this is fun to drink along with this, don't drink alcohol. If you have a fever, that's only going to make it worse.
Probably. That's.
Do drink a lot of water, though.
Yes, do drink water. Do not drink alcohol. If you do not have a fever, then drink alcohol. We'll get to that alcohol when we get to it. So, let me see if I can remember any of our sets. Nope.
No, we never use sets for these.
Right.
I don't know. We started with this one last time.
You want to start off with a different one this time?
Start with a different one. We already started with that one. I'm going. In fact, I feel like we started the last 3 drinking hours with that one. Let's do Whiskey in the Jar.
Sure, why not? Where is that in? That's over. Also in D.
Yep.
I was going over single-carrying mountains. The captain found his money was counting. At first, this might be slow, but his rapier seemed to stand and love forever. Great the saving, you and I. Like full laddie, oh, Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I counted out his money, it made a penny. Put it in my pocket and I told to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. Don't take that woman, she never treats me easy. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. I sometimes take her out for to take a slumber. Taking Jenny with me and for certain was no wonder. She played a pistol charges, spilled them up with water. Said Captain Brown, be ready for the slaughter. Mr. Ring in the jar. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. It was early in the morning, just before I went for travel. Comes by the footman, and likewise Captain Farrell. I first released my pistol, for she'd stolen away my rapier. Come to the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Was I call laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Anyone can aid me, 'tis the brother in the army. I find a station house in Cork or in Killarney. He'll come and drink me, we'll go roaming through Kilkenny. She'll take me brother and me on the spot and Jenny. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. They threw me in the jail without nothing, without writing. For on Captain Farrell on the Gilgary Mountain. They didn't take me fits, so I knocked the sentry down. And I was one for a to the jail in Sligo Town. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Then 'twas early in the morning, barracks of Killarney. My brother took his leave, didn't tell the army. And our horses, they were speedy, nothing but the shout. Now ain't it Ireland on the bold Gilgary Mountain. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. And there's one more verse, isn't there? Because someone takes delight in the drinking and the roving, and others take delight in the hurling and the bowling. Don't even know what that means. But I takes delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty fair maids, mountains of Killarney. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Oh, laddie-o, there's whiskey in the jar. There.
3.5 instruments.
I know. I just couldn't decide when to end that one. It's like, I'm gonna just keep on plucking away because I feel like it.
You really felt like it. That
You
was
know
a
what?
lot of instrumentals for one song.
Instrumentals for one song. Might as well just been nothing
Do
but
we
instrumentals.
want to
What?
embarrass Panther from HR?
No. I don't know if Panther from HR would appreciate it. Besides, right now, I think he's trying to figure out how the wall works in his current state.
Oh.
Panther from HR is now.
He's a martini glass.
He has been granted the cone of shame.
Yes.
Due
He had to go to the vet the other day.
And now he has the cone of shame.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Just in case anyone was concerned, he's okay.
He's all right.
But...
Yes, we're talking about you. Like, are you talking about me? Yes, we are talking about you. Yes, you may sit on my chair. I'm not going to need it for at least another hour. So, But
he's just an anxious baby.
he's just having fun navigating. He's like, how am I supposed to lick myself? Oh, I see, you don't want me to. Fine, be that way. Anyways, there's alcohol.
There is alcohol.
Alcohol which we have not. So yes, hello, Dr. Rocky, good to see you, and of course a speedy recovery. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember what it was in English. Speedy recovery to Kathy after her unfortunate food poisoning.
Yes, I've had food poisoning before, and it is it's rough. Although, if you work in food services, it gets you a day off.
Indeed.
Take that.
There.
Because I lost the thingy!
What, the alcohol?
Yes, no.
No, you didn't. It's right there.
I lost the little plastic thing that goes over the other thing. Oh, well, I guess I'll find it later.
What other plastic thing that goes over the other thing?
The thing that I like to fidget with on my guitar. What am I going to fidget with now?
What?
There's a little plastic covering that goes over one of the tuny things on the box. This thing right over here. Yeah, there's a little plastic covering that goes over that. I like to fidget with it, and I dropped it. Why are you so confused by this? I'm not going to explain it anymore.
I didn't know there was a plastic covering on there.
It's explaining things to you is like explaining something to a brick wall. But one that insists that you explain it further, even though it never actually gets what you're explaining.
Well, at least I'm listening.
Are you though? I feel like if you were listening, you would have gotten what I was saying, which is a very basic concept much earlier.
Very well. I guess. I suppose. Anyway, pour this out. Our mystery alcohol this year is vodka. What is the name of it? This month. This week.
Vodka. It's
time is relative.
Called Stateside Urban Craft Vodka.
Stateside.
Based out of Philadelphia, PA.
Vodka.
And it's kosher.
Yes, it is. And our primary purpose for getting this, as our primary purpose is most of the time when we get the alcohol, is the look of the bottle. Because
especially this one, because this one I'm pretty sure is just a plain vodka. So
probably there's probably nothing special about this aside from the fact that it's alcohol.
It's just a vodka. I think it prides its. If you like vodka, maybe it's like a good vodka, but like I don't know. Well, you already tried it. You didn't even.
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Would you like to poop?
It's too late now.
We can boop anyway. Here, I'll boop with the bottle if you want, or just your glass. I'll pretend like it's the first time.
Oh my God, that's what they always say.
Well, I would say that it's a very mild vodka.
Well, that's good. I haven't tried it yet.
Very, very well. Go and try it. It's fairly mild as far as vodkas go.
It tastes especially like rubbing alcohol.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
It does taste a bit like rubbing alcohol. It is kind of basic.
We just kind of with this one. It's very basic. It's definitely vodka, and we really wanted the bottle it came in because it's a good bottle and it has that little popper cover thing.
It's good for mixing, though.
It's good for mixing.
It does have a good mixing taste to it.
Zero sugar.
Yes,
which,
indeed.
By the way, is kind of to be expected out of vodka, which never has sugar.
Unless it's flavored.
It's like putting zero sugar on water.
Indeed. Well, it's got alcohol in it and it does the job. Sláinte. Ahoo! So yeah, I believe that somebody asked for Bear's Privateers.
We can do that one.
Yeah, why not?
What do you want on it? You want a guitar or do you want?
Oh, whatever you feel like. I am going to be capoing it though. So
what?
if you to capo 3.
Well, I mean fingering.
I'm on G fingering.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're going to need a capo.
All right, you have the capo. All right, fine.
Do I have the capo?
And I'll figure out. Well, your guitar case does. I'll figure out what I'm doing.
We shall see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
What's the song?
What is wretched bubblegum vodka? Oh, that's your choice of adjective, wretched. It's just bubblegum vodka.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the name of a vodka.
It could be. Why not? Well, the year was 1778. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Oh, that's a nice harmony. Well, a letter of marque came from the king to the scummiest vessel I've never seen. Going to the sea there we are. I usually do this on guitar, but I can do it on bouzouki. I promise I can reprogram my brain.
God damn them
all! I was totally cruising for American goldie fire. No tears, I'm a broken mama. I fear the last of Everett's favorite tears. Elsie Verity cried the town. I wish I wasn't Sherbrooke now. Her 20 brave men all fishermen. They were in the Antelopes through and down the law. I was totally cruised seas for American goldie fire. Shedding their tears. I'm a broken mama. I fear the last of Everett's favorite tears. Pretty sure it's an E minor. Pretty sure. Right.
Might just be out of tune.
It's alright. So Elsie Bear cried to town, right? And then what happens next? He goes down to the docks, and that's where he sees the antelope. Then the antelope sloop was a sickening sight. I wish I wasn't Sherbrooke now. She had a list to the port and the suits and ties and the cook and the stuff and the snacks and jacks got down the wall. I was told me cruise seas for American goldie fire now. No tears, no broken mama. I'll next year the last of Everett's favorite tears. Say again?
It is an E minor.
I think it is. I might be doing it wrong.
No, you're right.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Alright, here's hoping. It might be an A minor.
It's an E.
Alright, it's an E. Let's say it's an E. Alright, so we've seen the antelope, and that's what's next. Because on the King's birthday we could to see. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. We were 91 days to Montego Bay, like madmen all the way, got down. I was told we cruised seas for American goldie fire now, guys. No tears, no broken mama. Halifax fear the last of Everett's favorite tears. Say what now?
Definitely an E minor.
All right.
An A minor and it didn't work.
Very well. Where am I again? Right, we put to sea. Then on the 91st day we sailed again. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. When a great big Yankee had been sick with a crack for a pound we made a flying got down the law. I was roaming cruise the seas for American goldie fire now. No tears, no broken mama. How my spear the last of Everett's favorite tears. Oh, that Yankee lay low down the gold. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. She was broad and fat and loose and stiff, but the crust of the antelope 2 whole days got down. I was totally cruised seas for American goldie fire now. No tears, no broken mama. I spear the last of Everett's favorite tears. And at length we stood 2 kings away. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Our current for pounders made an awful deal. That ball the ace to the sin got down the law. I was told we cruise the seas for American goldie fire no guns. No tears, now I'm a broken man on a Halifax spear, the last of Everett's favorite tears. Now the antelope shook and fished on her side. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. Well, there it was smashed like a bowl of eggs. The main truck carried off both my legs. Got down the law. I was told we cruise the seas for American goldie fire no guns. No tears, now I'm broken man on a Halifax spear, the last of Everett's favorite tears. Now, here I am at 23rd year. I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been 6 years since we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday. Got down the law. I was told we cruise the seas for American goldie fire. No tears, no broken man on a Halifax spear, the last of Everett's favorite tears. No broken man on a Halifax spear, the last of Everett's favorite tears. There we go. So there's a lot of song names are being thrown out at the same time, and I'm kind of having trouble. Okay, so I don't know the Woad song.
The Woad song.
The Woad song.
Was it a song about a woad?
Presumably, it's a song about woad. Woad is a plant which you
It
can
makes,
process into blue dye.
It makes very, very potent blue dye.
Very potent blue dye.
Many of you have seen, I've gone to a museum in which they've had like tapestries.
Mm-hmm. You'll notice that a lot of the colors tend to fade, but not the blues.
Not blue.
The blue tends to not fade.
To New York City, there's an entire room full of medieval tapestries, and you will see just what we said, that the blue, all the colors have faded except for the blue, which is made with wood. It's that potent.
Yes, it did. It also stinks to high heaven.
It does, although it's not that smelly in the cloisters. So.
Well, it only stinks when it's in this liquid form.
Ah.
Once you've dyed the cloth and it dries, then it doesn't stink.
I also stink in my liquid form, so
that is how it works.
Can't blame it for that.
But yeah, so I also don't believe that I know the Boys of Harlech. In fact, I'm certain I don't know the Boys of Harlech. But yes.
We do know a couple of these though. We know Lily the Pink. We know
Lydia Pinkham was a real person. That is good to know. I feel like I want to look up her picture. Just have that in my head.
Lily the Pink is, I'm going to guess by the music that it's an 18th century song?
18th, more likely 19th.
19th.
Probably early 19th. But yeah. It's getting a lot, so many suggestions. All right,
wow.
I'm gonna do this one because it's the one that's in my head, and I kind of want to do it.
Okay, fine.
You don't want to do that one?
Oh, we can do it if you want.
I want to do an E minor. Do a little bit higher, yeah. That's good here.
Actually, I'm not really in the mood for this one.
Not that one? All right, what do you want to do?
Do you want to try the Weatherman?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Do I really want to try that? Yeah. Are you ready for a potential train wreck?
Yeah, I'm always a potential
You're
train
always
wreck.
up for
Sometimes I'm a regular train wreck.
All right, let me see if I can remember the chords for this in the first place.
Lush is here.
Oh, it's about apparently the woad song is specifically about the warriors who would use woad to paint their faces.
Oh.
So it's about the warriors. It's not about the dye. I want to write my own woad song about the dyer. Oh, it's smelly when putting these things in a vat. It's smelly and I smell like I'm ugly and fat, but I'm actually pretty as can be. I just smell like the rear side, you see. I don't know. I care, so right. So it starts off with what? Let's see. I think we're in the key of C technically. Here, where's my A minor here? There we go. And then it goes F, right?
I don't know. You just made it up.
No, I'm talking about Wellerman.
Oh, okay. You were talking about the song you just made up about what? I don't remember how the song goes at all. So, keys it in again. That's the D,
That's an F. And then down to C. And then G. All right, that sounds right. Let's do this. Well, that sailed the sea, and the name of the ship was a Billy at Sea. The wind blew hard, and the bow went down, and his blow made Billy boys blow. How soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum? One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. If I can remember the verses, that'd be great. Well, we come up into Easton Shore, and down Mount Her, a right wheel bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Oh, soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. Well, the boat had not yet hit the water when the whale still came up and caught her captain. All harpoons and saucery, take that whale in tow. Oh, soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tongue is done, we'll take our leave and go. Yeah, it works.
I didn't know you were gonna go the refrain.
I can't remember any of the other verses. So let's just go to the end. Well, as far as I know, the fruit's still on, the line's not cut, and the whale's not gone. The waterman always comes to call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the waterman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the time is done, they'll take our leave and go. Oh, soon may the waterman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the time is done, they'll take our leave and go. Well, that wasn't bad for something we haven't practiced in quite some time.
Gosh, that song is so September 2020.
I thought that was song was so January 2021.
Maybe you're right.
I don't know. Time means nothing.
Oh my God, that song is so January 2021.
I'm gonna try and learn that one better though.
Ago.
I need to remember all the lyrics. I skipped like 2 whole stanzas, and I also screwed up the instrumental part.
Yeah.
That's alright.
It was kind of one of those songs I expected to be like everybody asking for.
Yeah, I know.
Rent there, but surprisingly not very much.
Nobody's asked for.
You know what? I'm really happy that we skipped. Like very happy. This is the one silver lining of COVID.
We got to skip an entire summer of everybody asking for.
We skipped an entire summer of everybody asking for a toss of quoit till you're witcher. Around you plenty. It was gonna happen. It was gonna happen. It was starting to happen with the fairs that were running then, and then sweet relief. And now it's old news, so it's fine.
Indeed.
Until they come out with like season 2.
So
it's like season 2. I don't know.
So let's try. I actually do want to try this one because I want to try a different melody strain for the instrumental. I'm gonna actually try. You don't want to do this one? All right, that's okay. We'll do something else. What do you want to do?
I don't feel like it today.
What do you want to do?
Well, we had other suggestions, didn't we?
I don't remember any of them.
Had your sights set on one of them, didn't you?
What do you do? Give me a suggestion.
How about we do?
You know, since I have been drinking vodka, I can always go with this one. You don't want to do that one either?
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
We don't have to if you don't want to.
You know what? Let's go with the one that you're itching to do. It's fine.
I can do something else. Let's do this one. No, let's do that one. No, let's
Sorry,
do
we're being very indecisive
one.
right now.
Being very indecisive indeed. But that's all right. And oh my God, there's a season 2 of that goddamn thing.
Well, there already is a season 2.
What?
No. He's saying that it'll come back when there is a season 2.
Yeah, I know. But what I mean to say is that they're planning it.
Okay, yeah,
They're planning it. They're planning it. Anyway.
Oh, you can do Yavon Polka!
I don't feel like that one.
So fine.
How does it
all these
feel?
songs being suggested.
How does it feel? How does it feel? You know what? I'm doing this one and I don't care whether you want to do it or not.
Thank you for being so considerate.
I will never get tired of this one.
I know. We've been doing it for 4 years straight.
Because I will never tire. In fact, before I sing it, I'm just going to take a real quick swig. Curiare from animosum, Atus Lenisulians, Horas of Colores, Conta Diocum Gaudia, Risus et Amores, Cristo Divino, Bonum Vinum Generosum, Benedictum Curiare from animosum. That works as a harmony.
Yeah, let's
That
do
does
barley
cut.
mow.
Seriously? Sure, why not?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm in the mood for.
That's again very well. I believe that I usually do it in this key with 3 pints, but that's with Robbie singing, and he sings higher than me. So.
Does he really? I guess he does.
He does indeed.
Oh,
that's way too low. Maybe I should just go back to F and be done with it. F it up. Yeah, that totally works. All right, so you fill mine up, and I'll drink it all right now. And then you fill yours up, and you drink it over the course of the song. Because here's how it works.
You're expecting me to do.
Here's how it works with this song. Every time I sing drink, you drink with whatever you got at home. Kathy, that will be chicken soup for you.
Mm.
And for everybody else, whatever you got. If you got vodka, then if you really want to do a shot for every time.
If you've got whiskey, that works. If you've got tea or water or whatever it is that you like to drink, drink that.
Here's good luck to the pint pot, good luck to the barley mow.
Drink!
Jolly good luck to the pint pot, good luck to the barley mow. Oh, the pint pot, have a pint chill, have a quarter to the and a rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Here's good luck to the quart pot, good luck to the barley mow. Drink! Jolly good luck to the quart pot, good luck to the barley mow. Oh, the quart pot, pint pot, have a pint chill, have a quarter to the and a rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Here's good luck to the gallon, half gallon, good luck to the barley mow. Drink. Jolly good luck to the half gallon, good luck to the barley mow. The half gallon, quart, pint, but have a bunch have a quarter to never again on the rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Oh, here's good luck to the gallon, good luck to the barley mow. Drink. Jolly good luck to the gallon, good luck to the barley mow. Oh, the gallon, half gallon, quart, pint, but have a bunch have a quarter to never again on the rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Switching to cider now. Here's good luck to the half barrel, good luck to the barley mow. Drink. Jolly good luck to the half barrel, good luck to the barley mow. The half barrel, gallon, half gallon, quart, pint, but have a bunch have a quarter to never again on the rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Here's good luck to the barrel, good luck to the barley mow. Drink, jolly good luck to the barrel, good luck to the barley mow. Oh, the barrel, half barrel, gallon, half gallon, pint, have a pint, have a quarter to never again on the rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Ready to speed it up. Here's good luck to the landlord, good luck to the barley mow. Drink, jolly good luck to the landlord, good luck to the barley mow. The landlord, barrel, half barrel, gallon, quart, pint, have a pint, have a quarter to never again on the rumble. Here's good luck to the barley mow. Here's good luck to the landlady. Good luck to the barley milk. Sweet, jolly good luck to the landlady. Good luck to the barley milk. The landlady land the barrel, half a gallon, half a quart, the pipe, but half a two, half a quarter, never get another round. Here's good luck to the barley milk. Here's good luck to the daughter. Good luck to the barley milk. Great, jolly good luck to the daughter. Good luck to the barley milk. The daughter landlady land the barrel, half a gallon, half a quart, the pipe, but half a two, half a quarter, never get another round. Here's good luck to the barley milk. Here's good luck to the brewer. Good luck to the barley milk. Drink. Good luck to the brewer. Good luck to the barley milk. The brewer, the butter, the winner, the little barrel. Have a gallon, have a quart, pipe, but have a way to. Have a butter, never get another round. Here, luck to the barley milk. Here's good luck to the company. That's all of you guys. Filling up a new glass, I see. Good luck to the barley milk. Good luck to the company. Good luck to the barley. That's the one. You ready for this? I'm ready for this. Did you drink for that, by the way? Drink.
Did you go to the drink yet?
Drink.
Oh.
Drink.
Okay.
Drink. Drink.
Okay.
Oh, the company brewer, daughter, landlord, barrel, half a gallon, half a pipe, how much your quarter to never get on the round or brown bowl, depending on your version. I don't care. Here's good luck. Good luck. Good luck to the barley. I threw in a B minor for some reason. There you go. Are you satisfied with barley milk? Have you been mowed? Has your barley been?
I'm very satisfied. Pardon me, I'm gonna go vomit in the back over here.
That's what you get for using vodka.
That's right. That's what I use. First of all,
today's going to be auntie. Congratulations and mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Yes, indeed. So, Seek the Reaper. There's something I haven't done in a million years.
Oh shoot!
But I'm willing to give it a try. You know, pass me my guitar because it sounds better with a guitar.
It does. It sounds
Unless
good
you want to do it on guitar.
No, I usually use Balron actually, but I can use whatever.
Let's try that on the third. Let me just see if I can actually do the whole thing. No, I don't do it in A minor fingering. I use E minor fingering.
Really? Oh, never mind. It's been ages.
That's much better. But I want to do it on a lower key than that. I do it. Okay, do you want to just do it straight E minor? Well, let's do it on capo too.
You're the saddest of capos.
roisterers, 3 drinking men were sharing of a glass, when pausing in their revels, when the funeral chanced to pass, when on the beggar host inquired in keeper, can you tell for what the beggar late expired? They told the funeral bell. Why, that I can. In Cape said he met a sorry end, when he was one to share your bread, you used to call him friend. Death has laid our comrades bare, a bit brave and grim. We'll find that sneaking devil's lair and make an end of him. A band of jolly roisterers, now fellows, 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. They set a high up on their quest. No, I screwed up. Let me try that again. Case right. Oh, thanks. It's been a long time since I've done this one. How does the second verse even start? Right, I remember now. They came upon a grey-beard lake with age and sorrows bent. How an old man might you have seen which way the reaper went? I have good says as well I might, yet to let I be. He takes his ease this very night beneath the gallows tree. They hastened there upon their quest, and some they behold, not death, in his stead a chest of newly minted gold. My brothers all the eldest cry, good luck attends our toils. Our quest for death we'll lay aside and tally up our spoils. A band of jolly roisterers, fellows 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. The eldest to the youngest said, we two will count the stakes. Go fetch us now some wine and bread, and merry we shall make. Where he had gone, the other two agreed upon a plot, that bloody murder they should do for larger portion sought. We'll cut his throat when he returns, and richer we shall be. However much our effort earns, there's more for 2 than 3. But this time his own design thought he might have a lot, and so into all the flasks of wine the deadly poison got. Our band of jolly roisterers, now fellows 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. Well, the eldest to me. The eldest stabbed the youngest when he came back with the wine. They sank the knives into his chest and then sat down to dine. They drank the poison flagon as they laughed about their deeds, and soon all 3 were dead as one for treachery and greed. Old man in the shadows stood, a smile upon his face. My thanks to you, my fellows good, for sparing me the chase. I weary to my bones have resolved to let you be. You might have lived another day, but you came seeking me. A band of jolly roisterers, now fellows 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. A band of jolly roisterers, now fellows 1, 2, 3, have gone to see the reaper underneath the gallows tree. And they have found the reaper underneath the gallows tree. Have you ever played that with me on guitar yet before?
Does it sound like I have?
Was that your first time? That was good for a first time.
I said
my pick
at the very beginning, it's right there. I said at the very beginning, if you recall, that I normally do this one on the power rod.
Yes, you do.
And I don't have to memorize chords when I play a drum, for it has no strings. But yes, it tripped me up a little bit because it has that C and the A minor, which
Indeed.
I was expecting a very basic E minor.
I know.
With the G and the D,
No,
and
don't work that
there
way.
was a
No,
C and
don't.
a minor, and actually it's not really that outlandish or hard of a chord progression, but I'm drunk, you
Fair
see,
enough.
so it was a little difficult for me.
Did the last song before that really do you in just a bit?
Well, I did have cider and vodka back to back. I had 2 shots of vodka in my one song, and some cider. So in the course of about 3 minutes. So
Bardic shenanigans. I had completely forgotten about that.
Bardic shenanigans?
But I believe that the deadline has been postponed to Sunday, so I've got a stay of execution. The answer is no.
What's Bardic shenanigans?
I'll tell you later. Don't worry. I've
Why
also.
don't you ever tell me these things?
Well, I don't remember them usually. In this case, I had forgotten because I was trying to get ready for the fair season to start, and I did not anticipate just how much the ADD would kick in.
Okay, so here's a lesson for literally everybody out there in the universe, which is if you ever want him to do anything, please inform me, and I will make sure that it gets done.
Right.
If you only inform him, there's only a 50 to 50 chance it may happen. But if you inform me of it, then I can remind him of it. If, of course, you're comfortable with telling me as well.
Indeed. But yeah, I let's just say I have one of the greatest memories of all time.
Also, there's a lot of times when he'll be like, by the way, we're doing a gig tomorrow, and I'll be like, what? I didn't know that at all. When did you plan this? And I'll be like, oh, I planned it like 3 weeks ago. I just didn't tell you until 2 hours before it happened.
Well, it's usually because I've forgotten about it.
Hmm.
The answer is yes. We do like mead.
We do like mead.
Indeed.
And I am
Actually,
Secretary Chan.
Pass me your guitar for a minute. Because,
Secretary T. Chan.
Indeed.
The T stands for the.
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this for a minute.
You don't want your big dick energy
Huh?
on the string?
Well, it's over there and it hasn't been tuned yet.
It hasn't been tuned yet. It will take 2 hours to tune.
It will take 2 hours to tune. And I have so a couple things that are worth mentioning. One is that we have another gig this week.
We do.
Another in-person gig. For those of you who are in the Northeast,
Oh, we're
you
doing
can
this
come
right
down.
now. All right.
And then we're going to do the other one because this is how I practice.
What other one? The other improv?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I guess. Sure.
And then, but first we're going to do a pretty one in between them.
Oh, good. I get a reprieve.
Indeed. But first, be aware. Two things. First thing is that this weekend we are going to be doing the Midsummer Fantasy Renaissance Faire in Ansonia, Connecticut. For those of you who enjoy that and are in the Northeast, come and see us. And we'll be there and we'll all have great fun together.
Now, I have seen a preview of the schedule, and apparently we will be on at about 4 o'clock.
I believe so. That is correct.
You make sure you're there by 4.
Indeed. And the other thing that you need to know, tickets are sold out. Oh well.
They're sold out.
But come around anyway. I'll be singing so loud you can hear me from 4 blocks away. So just camp out in the street. It'll probably piss off the local police and they'll never invite us back. So don't do that.
If you have a ticket, come see us there.
Yes,
Other than
indeed.
that, you can come see us still at the main Renaissance Fair. Most likely the Montana Renaissance Fair, all the way out west for the second weekend only. And you can also see us at a bunch of other fairs that I don't remember right now because I'm drunk.
Right. So in the meantime, the second thing that I wanted to tell them was that the Irish heart beats in all lands, in all nations, in all countries. And to prove this to you, I would like you to tell me a country. Put it in the comments, and I will make up a verse about how all the best Irish songs in the world are, in fact, not from Ireland. They are from whatever country you say they're from. So tell me, what country do you think our best Irish songs come from? Waiting on. There we go. Oh, let's go with that. Okay. Let me see. All the best Irish songs come from Tasmania. If you get drunk and expose yourself, they will fine you.
They will find you.
And it doesn't matter the dumb drunk excuse you will give.
You will give.
I thought a map of your country was in fact a vagina.
Wow. Obscure geography channel.
In Australian slang, a map of Tasmania is a euphemism for a vagina. Now you know something. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. Map of Tasmania, vagina, if you take nothing else home. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Alright, that works. All the best Irish songs come from Macedonia.
Macedonia.
Or Northern Macedonia, if you want peace.
Peace. I know it is.
It took them decades to get into the European Union. Till they changed their name, all just to please Greece. Whatever. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. It's Northern Macedonia now. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Let's see. All the best Irish songs, they come from China. I drank too much whiskey, and I sure did fall. I got really angry and broke a lot of ancient artifacts. They kicked me out, and that's why they built a great wall. Keep me out, you see. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. I'm worse than the whole Mongol horde. When you are drunk,
it's just the image of you like coming up to China and there being a wall and you'd be like, hey!
Like, come back later, we don't want you here. I can understand. It's alright. Alright, what else we got? Oh, the next one's Mongolia. Alright. All the best Irish songs come from Mongolia. You might not think that it's the case, but I tell you 'tis true.
It is true.
'Cause the second best thing to singing Tiralura is getting really drunk and singing you way you way you.
Is that the only thing you know about Mongolia?
I just sang a bit of an actual Mongolian song, thank you very much.
Yeah, from like 2018.
It's a
When you're
over, there's only one thing you should know. Do you know any Mongolian songs? When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. And now, good gents all, not only real countries, but also fake countries. Fantasy countries, mythical countries, countries that only exist in some fantasy novel or TV show or sci-fi movie or fan fiction or podcast, I don't know, pornography. Oh goodness, where is Avocado? I've forgotten. Is that Texas? Look it up on a map or wait till they answer us.
Yeah, I'll look it up on a map. Which is totally what I'm doing over here.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright, in the meantime, I'll do something else that's up. Let's see. Alright, let's go with that one. Oh, let me think. Oh, Joey, I want to. Alright. Alright. All the best Irish songs, they come from Krypton. They have the loveliest lassies there you've ever seen. But be careful of the venereal diseases. Last time I went there, I came back, my dick glowed green. Because of kryptonite. I don't know, it made sense in my head. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. Avocados in Canada.
Oh, okay.
When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. I believe it's west of North Shield. Does it also include like parts of Montana? Maybe. I don't know where the borders are out there. Either way, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
It's fine.
What?
Hold on. I'm not even on this map.
That's alright. That's Irish songs, they come from Avocado.
Come from Avocado.
That is a fictional place where you can have some fun.
Have some fun.
Though truth be told, Abacal is a real place.
Real place.
They just usually call it Saskatchewan. It's true. When you're older, there's only one thing you should know. And let's tell them what that is. When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. I saw Ravenloft earlier. That's a D&D place, right?
Yeah.
That's a D&D mod, right?
It's Strahd's castle.
That's Strahd's castle, right? I knew I'd heard the name. I just wanted to make sure. All right.
At least that's what I think anyway.
Right. All the best Irish songs, they come from Ravenloft. Sorry, Ravenloft.
Come from Ravenloft.
There we go. There you'll go to defeat the vampire Strahd.
Strahd!
Just make sure you don't get too drunk before you go up there.
You go up there.
Otherwise you'll be going, I defeat you, but you got a nice bod.
I guess.
When you're older, there's only one thing you should know. But you never get horny when you get drunk, it happens. When you're drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Alright, let's go. We can go with that one. Except you already took my joke. That's alright. Let me think. I can't think of any other joke.
You've already done like 12. I think that you
Yeah, I should wrap this up.
wrap this up.
It's alright.
It's been going on for like 10 minutes now.
Alright. All the best Irish songs come from Bossing Say.
Bossing Say.
That's, oh no, I completely lost my train of thought. It happens. It happens. I've had some vodka too.
You can end the song now if you want.
No, now I gotta do something about Bossing Say. Alright, alright, here we go. All the best Irish songs come from Bossing Say.
Bossing Say.
Judy offered me a drink, but I said see ya.
He said see ya.
'Cause you look quite different from the Judy that I saw yesterday.
He saw yesterday.
This is looking less like Avatar and more like North Korea. It's true. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. And you know what that is? When you are drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. Let's do one more. All the best Irish songs, they come from elsewhere.
Come from elsewhere.
Well, the Thieves Guild is a thing that I want to join.
Want to join.
And it's not because of any of the perks.
Of the perks.
There's a Khajiit with a bottle who says, Khajiit has wares if you have coin. And I want to buy his drink. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. And let's just call it here. With elsewhere, I'm fine. When you're drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. One more time. One more time. When you're over, there's only one thing you should know. I struck it down and missed it that time. It's alright. When you're drunk, they are Irish wherever you go. How do you like that?
Sure, why not?
Why not? Why not?
Look at Panther. She's like, he's just
He is.
appalled at life.
He is indeed. I'm gonna go here.
Shocked and appalled.
Oh, of all the money that e'er I've had,
I've spent
spent it in good company, and of all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it wants to none but me. And all I've done for one night to bury now I cannot recall. So me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. If I had money enough to spend, and leisure time to sit a while, there is a fair maid in this town who sorely has my heart beguiled. Her rosy cheeks, her ruby lips, my own she has my heart enthralled. So fill to her the parting glass, night and joy be with you all. A man can drink and ne'er be drunk. I want to meet this man. A man can fight and ne'er be slain.
You already know him, it's me.
What?
You already know him, it's me.
Oh, right! And can court a pretty girl and still be welcomed back again. Since it is as oft to be time to rise and time to fall, so fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. All the comrades that e'er I've had, they're sorry for my going away. All the sweethearts that e'er I've had, they wish me one more day to stay. Sunset falls until my lot, that I should arrive, you should not. I'll gently rise and softly fall. Good night and joy be with you all. That's pretty. Good gentlemen. I'm David Anthony, the Foxy Bard.
I'm Trig.
And we would like to thank you for coming to Foxy's Drinking Hour. We got a lot to do tonight.
Yeah,
We got stuff to get ready for. We got things coming up. Good to all this weekend. We will be at the Midsummer Fantasy Renaissance Faire, which if you haven't bought tickets for yet, you're gonna have to,
Luck, unfortunately,
sneak in through the woods or something. I'm not sure. They're sold out of tickets. Or you can, steal a helicopter, fly over the fair site.
Anyway, if you don't want to catch us there, you can catch us at the main Renaissance Fair in the 2 middle weeks of July. Both weekends in Acton, Maine. And after that, you can catch us at probably the Montana Renaissance Fair in Kalispell, Montana, and the Massachusetts Renaissance Fair in Cumberland, Massachusetts.
Indeed. We're also going to Armistice.
Armistice. Oh, by the way, Montana's just the second weekend, not the first.
Yes, just the second weekend. So, second weekend, we're going to be in Montana. And we're going to go straight there, from there to Armistice. And then from Armistice, we're going straight to the Massachusetts Fair. It's going to be great. I am totally not going to be completely exhausted. I can do that I can do all that driving. I've done that amount of driving before. I've done it before by myself, where it was just me driving, filling coffee into my veins, red eye the whole time. I can do this. I just have to avoid the witches and goblins on the sides of the road. They were in fact reflectors. The point is, I'm not there yet. Because I have to wait, because we got more shows to talk about. History Hour.
Oh, right, no shows. History Hour. What is it going to be next?
I haven't
We
decided
didn't even
yet.
discuss it.
Is it going to be Tuesday or Wednesday?
I don't know. We
Keep
never
an eye on
discussed it.
things. Keep an eye on things, and we'll find out. We'll find out when we find out. It'll be great. Join us on Thursday for another episode of Cooking with Foxy. Cooking with Foxy. Cooking with Foxy. And then another Foxy's Drinking Hour. Feel free to look us up on Facebook and on Instagram and on Bandcamp. That's what it is. I was gonna say SoundCloud. We're not on SoundCloud yet. And I was coming to a point. Right. I have another confession to make.
Confess us in it.
Long ago, before I was a bard, I was a rabbinical student. I was gonna be a rabbi, and I learned the following thing: in heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Now you tell me your theology. What do you think is not in heaven? And I will make up a verse to justify your theology. Whatever you think is not in heaven, that's what's not in heaven this time round. Here we go. Alright, let's go. In heaven there are no nuts, so I don't know what I will stuff in me guts, unless I want to eat other people's butts, because those look like nuts if you paint them brown. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. Oh, when we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. In heaven there are no squirrels until their war flag unfurls, and they go killing all the boys and all the girls, because it's the squirrel revolution, we're all gonna die. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there's no sunburn, because you will finally learn that what you need to do is turn yourself over so you don't get the burn on. Yes, so that way you're eating me. No beer, you gotta turn it over. So I drink it.
Or use sunscreen.
Oh, fine. When we're gone from, I wanted you to be a burger. I'll be drinking all beer.
What? What?
Because I want to put you between me buns.
Wow, that's a drug.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Alright. In heaven there are no ticks, because they were beaten by sticks that were being held by the New York Knicks. You know, the basketball team, they're good at beating ticks. It's true. In heaven there is no beer. It made sense in my head. Why we drink it here?
I can't even judge if you're good. I'm too
Well,
drunk.
fair enough. Here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there's no humidity, because inventing that was God's stupidity. And when I see it, I say, oh, the humanity! Why must there be so much humidity? And there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all the beer. Oh, in heaven there is no rain, and I personally think that's a pain. So I'm just gonna go down to the plain, because the rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain. And there is no beer, that's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking all beer. In heaven there is no fun, which means I can't pull out my gun and watch all the peons run, because that's what I think is, that's not what I think is fun, it's a bad joke. It's no beer, that's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here, our friends will be drinking, alright. In heaven there's no Foxy's end, but I know that you'll be a friend, and just sit there and pretend that I've still got my end. I I assume he means my butt. No beer. That's why we drink it here.
I've been vegging out for the last 3 minutes. I don't even know what's happened. I
Here.
don't even know what you said.
Here. And there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. When we're gone from here.
No.
Our friends will be drinking all. How's vodka treating you? Our friends will be drinking all. You're gonna be fine. Our friends will be drinking. If I start speaking Hebrew and you understand me, then you've had too much.
Yeah, right.
At me vina?
Stop.
Good.
All the
beer. When I saw Foxy's end, I assumed he meant my buttocks.
I think it means that you were supposed to end it because you. I don't even know what you said.
Oh, fair
before
enough.
that.
Fair enough. Good job, all. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I am Foxy David Bard. David the Foxy. David Anthony the Foxy Bard.
And I'm Aaron the Twig.
That sounds like your gang name.
Aaron the Twig.
Yeah, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Aaron the Twig
I'm
Michelangelo.
part of the mafia that doesn't exist anymore, probably.
Indeed, indeed. You are part of the famous Ren Fair Mafia.
Fair mafia.
Yes, indeed.
Ah, so much vodka.
So much vodka.
At least I know that I
You
can.
barely made a dent in this, by the way.
I know.
So this is pretty strong.
At least I know it's actually just 40. It's just 80 proof.
All right,
Just
then.
regular 80 proof.
All right, then.
At least I know that I can robotically sing in heaven there is no beer.
Beer!
In heaven there is no beer. I didn't even know what you did for the last 2 verses. I was just singing along. My mind was elsewhere.
Fair enough. All right, we are going to get things ready because we got to do stuff for this weekend.
Already? What happened to
Yes.
Friday?
What?
What happened to Friday?
We got other things to do Friday.
What do you mean?
Because I forgot about Bardic Shenanigans.
What do you mean?
Do you not remember the Bardic
No,
Shenanigans?
you never told me about it, you douchebag.
I'll tell you about it in a minute. We'll figure it out. I need to do Bardic Shenanigans, I promise.
Bye.
Gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.